Stitch number 20 in row 1 is called a bridging stitch. Now I'm going to change it up just a little bit and I'm going to call it a gathering stitch. And instead of using just a regular foot, let's reach in and pull out foot letter C. It is the manual buttonhole foot. Now the reason we're going to do this is we're going to stitch over this cord and help gather up really thick fabric. Kind of looks like it'll shear it up. You're going to need a length of cord that's twice as long as the length that you need to gather. The reason it needs to be twice as long is because we're going to utilize the little part in the back that sticks out and hook it around the back side. So when we get started, it's just going to easily hold it in place. Another thing about this foot is that there are 2 grooves underneath, made for doing a buttonhole. It also is great for holding cording. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the machine, and then I'll add my cord just by wrapping it around the back and towards me over that little guy. And this stitch is going to stitch once to the right in the center and then once to the left. And as we stitch, you're going to see how it will encase both cords without accidentally stitching on any of them. So it's going to make it really easy that when we're done, we can pull on these cords and it will gather up the fabric. Kind of see it even gathering up behind here. So if you have really heavy fabric, you might even just make sure that that stays nice and straight out the back side. Ready to see how slick this is? This is how this stitch looks. So you can see it's catching once, and then it catches once in the middle, and then steps over to the side. Take a hold of your 2 cords, and because there's a loop at the beginning, you're not going to accidentally pull one of those out. It's going to help give you a nice sheared look, and you can really get a nice gather, especially on thicker fabrics.